I want to start off by saying that I've been playing a lot of Wildfrost lately. As you can tell by my playtime, it used to be 60 hours, now it's 90. And I've also 100% the game. I mean, I did that in the first 20 hours. 100%'s 100%. I'm here with the Pokefrost mod, as you can see with the little Eevee. I'm pretty sure I've made like an almost unwinnable game state at this point. So, for those who are not in the know and just are learning about Wildfrost for the first time, when you beat a run, the enemy steals it. And this one is diabolical. So in the most basic sense, none of these party members are outwardly insane. Put together, they are a force. The main leader is probably the weakest link, but it has 6 attack and barrage. Most companions you find in this game tend to be under 6 HP, so getting a run that can survive 2 hits of this is pretty unlikely. The only saving grace is that it's slow to attack. It is nice that it draws us a card. Quick note, if an enemy has an effect that would affect the player, it simply just does it. But this feeds into the next card, Sneasel. Sneasel is the bread and butter of this combo, but is a monstrosity to explain. So it deals damage equal to our hand size, which is why it's crucial to have a small hand when this attacks. It also has Wild, which means it gains more attacks when another wild companion dies. And it applies Wild when it attacks. So it can technically buff our team too by giving a bunch of things extra attack on our side, but the likelihood of something surviving it is unlikely, especially when we talk about Jolteon. Jolteon deals the least amount of damage, but it has the potential to completely screw us over. It applies a mod-specific condition called Jolt. If something were to attack or activate an effect, it gets damaged. And it stacks. The more this thing attacks, the more long-term damage it does, and it already attacks 3 times. On top of that, it draws me 3 cards, which combos into Sneasel on the same turn. So even if I empty out my entire hand, Sneasel will still do a minimum of 3 damage per attack. So it just has so much synergy feeding into Sneasel already. And then Magneton comes in. It doesn't seem very good as it is, but it has the potential to apply 3 Bomb. Bomb is very powerful in this game, and it just makes anything do extra damage. So if it applies 3 Bomb onto something, it's taking 3 additional damage to any source. So it makes Jolteon hit like a truck, Sneasel hits like a nuke, and the leader hits like a meteor. And to make matters worse, they all attack on the same turn. This enemy team has so much damage and long-term damage, it's hard to say if you can beat this without being able to use Ink. And Ink basically just means that they can't use their effects. So I could just use Bink, but I wanted to get this win without it. All of these are actually technically pretty good, but I think I would want to go with Aldwolf here. Specifically because it's Frenzy, good amount of attack, and it's a decent effect overall. And it's not that slow. Now for all of these runs, you get a bunch of these, and I was considering allowing myself to use this, which is probably my favorite, but I feel like I have to go with either of these. And since I'm not using clunkers all that often, I should use Eevee. So we're going to just pick Eevee for all of our runs. This is also an interesting thing, because we have access to Naked Gnome. Naked Gnome is one of the most broken things in this entire game, and if we can protect it, it'll join us, and it has a cooldown of 2, which is extraordinarily strong. That's right. Oh well, we get a combo, I guess. Okay, so this will attack and combo these. So I'm just going to bring out the 2 enemies right now. Okay, we get a 3 combo. Combo gives you more money, which is why it's your bread and butter. And we just win. So when it comes to things on the map, these are treasures, These are Frozen Travelers. This gives you something that you can just put in the deck and use as an item. This gives you companions. However, there are certain things on this map that's really good. And that's usually your Big Snail Cave and your shops. These are usually your must-go-tos. You always go for them because they are that over-centralizing. For these runs, I would like to use Pokemon for the most part. Unless we get things on here that are just too good to pass up for our specific strategy. And the thing about Makuhita is it deals damage equal to missing health, which makes it actually fairly hard to use. So just for like a small tank, I'm going to pick Little Berry. We'll be replacing them eventually. Very high roll on the Big Snail Cave. Musharna. Trigger when a dream card is played. Gain a dream card on deploy and redraw. Interesting. Don't know what these dream cards do. I've never played around with this. Normally, I would take Palafin, but let's take Musharna. And I think I can take Lil Berry off, because this kind of fills our role as a tank. Okay. So we have a Scryby Sword as a dream card. I see. Does it just change into... It might change into ones that are in my hand. And it's just so I can place Woodhead here for these. Oh, shoot. Okay. We were just getting unlucky then. Pom Bomb? That's really good. Nice. Do this so that this is just as quick here. And then I'm going to hit the Wave Bell to bring everything in faster. Okay. We'll go ahead and play this. Oh. Alright, yeah, sick. Alright. Musharna doing work. And this is what I'm talking about. We have one top path, which gives us a free charm, Frozen Travelers, and a treasure. However, you always want to take a shop, especially when you have this much money. Alright, so we always just take a crown, by the way. Shellbow is interesting, because it helps us tank a lot of damage. Yeah, I think we just take it and grab charms. Ooh. So this is really good in some cases. In this case, this is a no. So this just brings us down to 2, but we'll essentially be on a one-hit kill. I think this also brings it down to 2, and this will be on a one-hit kill. This can evolve next turn, but I don't think we want to gain Fragile. As for where we put a crown, I'm thinking we'll just put it on the Blaze Tea so that this can attack a 3rd time. And what's great about Blaze Tea is we can just put it on here, and now this attacks 3 times. Of course it's a tad slower, but it's not that much slower. Bring in Musharna and Eevee. And this is what I was talking about, by the way. Right, it doesn't add it by 1, it doubles it. Insane, by the way. I think there's not a world where we don't use this on this. Alright, and then we go for Shovel here. Makes things a bit tankier. And I almost think, honestly, we just Sunrod this. But I also might just want to Snow Stick it. So we're kind of in a pickle because of Winter Worm. It's turn to attack. And I can't place a clunker to absorb a hit because of this. We could just Scrappy Sword kill this. This will deal 8 damage, so we will survive, but we will be in a bit of a pickle. But I think it's one of our only options. Yeah, ow. And I kind of need to keep something up here just for this aimless here. This could be really good for the meantime, just to slow everything down. Okay, this dies to this. This should die to this. So I think I'm going to scrap. Oh, wait. This entire row dies if I flame water this. Okay. This just wins us the battle. Not good for gold, good for survivability. Good for survivability. So I have to take these to evolve Chimecho, or Chingling, I mean. But the crown is too powerful. And I think I just take some Bell of Health. King Yank. This is like one of the most useless charms in the game. There's specific instances for it, but no, you don't normally need it all that much. I think I'm gonna pick up a charm first. Moose Charm, that could be good. Take a crown. So Moose Charm in this case could be really good on here. It will make our leader super slow, but it'll make him hit extremely hard. And we kind of have 2 useless charms here. Just because we want a lot of money, I think putting on Bling Bing for now wouldn't be too bad. Okay. This one is also one of the more dangerous ones in the game. As the boss of this one can kind of just delete you. I don't know how else, how else to put that. Come down here before everything comes in, shovel these guys again. Alright, this is the one that I say can just insta-delete you. Because it applies spice to everyone, so you need to be careful when you hit him. And he also has a 7 countdown with Frenzy of 5 with 10 attack. He's just essentially board wipes your entire thing. You very rarely survive a hit from. I think this is where we tank our Bling Bing here. And just Snow Stick this, which will just big damage. Big damage. Yeah, big damage. But now 2 things die here. Chingling damage. And then Musharna damage. Again, bad for money, but good for survivability. Alright. Already off to a great start, honestly. Shoot, that's gonna get hit. Yikes. Oh boy. So these deal 7 damage. Musharna can tank it. And I think I just Berry Blade this to take less damage, maybe? No, not yet. We just Flame Water this, I think. Or you use Mobile Campfire. That can work too. Mobile Campfire does what I need it to do. Okay, so I'm thinking of just using the Snow Stick here. Use it on the Gramble. Redraw. That works. That's normally really scary. Flame water on this. Bear basket's not bad. I just don't want to aimless trigger this. No, even if we do, it's fine. Okay. And then now I just snow this. Alright. Not too bad here. Right. Keep this snowed. So instead, I can just do this. And we get a combo. If I get it randomly, I'll use it. Other than that. Bomb Skull could be cool. Okay. I think Bomb Skull on the mobile campfire's pretty alright. Put a crown on it too. So the Pomegranate Charm would actually be pretty nice on this. We do go from 6 damage to 4, but because of Frenzy and that Barrage, we technically get more DPS. Zoomland and Consume, huh? Honestly, I might put that on the Flame Water. Okay. Grunker. Now I wonder, will it allow me to play? Will it allow me to play this? No. The game is too smart. Yeah, more snow sticks. This is really good. Yeah, that's what I meant, by the way. Insane DPS. Oh my god, it hits our entire board. So this is definitely one where it's not worth it to snow stick him, especially since he can only have a maximum of 1. So we just take the Barrage. We just take it. No reason not to. We will get hit by an additional 3, so I'm pulling Musharna back. Okay, we have enough to Shellbow. Honestly, we're free to kind of do this. Honestly, I also was not really paying attention to their health. One of our injured people. Oh! Okay, well this is probably better than Chingling, honestly. So, on base, it applies 3 Shroom. Essentially 3 poison. And then it applies poison to damage dealt, which is normally 2. But backed with our leader, adding Spice to it, this can deal an insane chunk of damage. I think I'm also just going to snow stick this, especially for the damage. Oh man. We're getting into some pretty damaging territory. I honestly think we're just dead. Yeah, we're hurt too bad. Alright, finish us off. So I think I'm just gonna Scrappy Sword this. And now, like, this is wild. And if I Scrappy Sword this, this gets a Frenzy. It is worth it to Flame Water this. I'm gonna drop this down, because it's Musharna can take the 5 damage. Technically, this is better. Now Musharna is dealing so much damage. Kind of insane. I think I'm just gonna redraw him for the Dream card. Musharna is like that good right now. As in, Infernoko is just dead. Blizzard bottom. Yeah, just apply Blizzard to that. And these two are both about to attack. I think I just Scrappy Sword the Infernoko. Wow. We can set this up so that Musharna kind of just annihilates everything. Frost Stick this. Oh no, Eevee! Well, no big wombo combo. So I'm gonna take a crown, and honestly, the Magnemite Charm. Truffle Charm is not bad. I equip it now. Honestly, I can probably put both of these on this, and this is just getting so much value. That's so much value. Whoa, 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 whoa. Rotom Frost. When hit, apply 4 Frost to a random enemy while the redraw bell is charged. Oh no. This should have a comma. While the reball gel is charged, gain a Frenzy. Sorry, Eevee. Yeah, that's kind of insane. And I think I'm gonna apply Pepper Reaper to this. It gets rid of all of our shell because these two are 2 attack, but I think it's worth it. Whimsicott, we do not want to push Conqueror there. I think I'm just gonna Snow Stick it. Oh my god. This gets a Frenzy in the deck. That's a funny interaction. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. Oh my god, Musharna. Okay, I don't have to worry too much about this damage. I'm gonna Snow Stick this. Just set in the next week. Holy shoot. I think bring Musharna here, Whimsicott over here, Shovel here. And then Blaze Bomb. And it's dead. This build's honestly kind of insane. I mean, we just kind of double Shelbo, I guess. Ooh, okay. Oh my god. Yeah, you can sit in the back. Yeah, you can sit there. I don't like the fucking teeth cats, man. This sucks. This might be fine. Okay. Certainly this is really doable. Whimsicott up here. Yeah, Scrappy Sword here. Right, I have to be extraordinarily careful. Oh, Bink is really good. Yep. We binking them. There we go. I want to say we put Hog-Headed on it beforehand, so we're just getting 7 more. Yeah. Whew. We're like boss levels of HP now. Honestly, do this, because they'll give us wild on Musharna early. Or not. I'm stupid. Boy, it's not easy being this dumb. I tell you what. And we're just gonna have the Junjun die. Spore pack this. Nice. Okay, 8 damage. Musharna can honestly just tank that. That's a lot more than 8 damage, but Musharna can still just tank it. Spore pack here. This is gonna get hit by poison and explode. Okay, not how I envisioned it, but that's good too. We honestly take 0 damage here. I think we just Sunrod this. Musharna's in range to kill both of these pretty easily. Frostspell? Oh my god. Insane, by the way. They just die next turn no matter what. One's gonna get some battle credit. Kill him with cuteness. Okay. This is gonna be wild. Shovel these two. Scrappy Sword this. Well, this could be insane, actually. Okay. Maybe not nearly as insane as I was hoping. Oh, wait. Okay, we'll take 5 damage from the smackback, but I can Snowzuka this. That's more times than I expected. I am a danger to myself. This isn't unwinnable because of the boss. This is unwinnable due to my own negligence. These guys have no idea what's coming towards them right now. Shoot. I need snow for this. I literally can't play in nothing. Okay. 3 damage is not the worst. Yeah, we'll actually put it on here. Oh my god, 6 on the Bling Bank. Insane, by the way. Bomb Bomb here. Oh my fucking god! I have to make it to the boss at least once. Oh my god. I thought this was gonna be like first try. Oh my god. I feel so defeated. Oh, let's go. Get the naked gnome in here. And Reva, yeah. Okay, so you might have seen from the montage. We're here! Literally the next one. I guess I just had to, like, really lock in. But, we have a really, really dangerous team going on. So, obviously, Naked Gnome. This is why he's good. He's originally a 1-1 with 2 countdown, and you just load him up with some of the best charms that you can find, and the ones that reduce his health to 1 are pretty much negligible. He's just always a benefit. So, 6 damage every turn, and he can block 2 things. But our star player has been Colonel. I put Sketch on him, which is a Pokefrost thing. It's the mod, so that he can permanently get something from a random enemy. And I got hits all enemies. So now we have a Nova situation where we have geared our deck in just stuff that beef up everything on the field. And Colonel just goes ham. Will it be enough? I don't think so. I think it might... The boss might genuinely be able to out DPS this. But the only way to know is to figure out. Not the worst Zooming Wife return. Get Leafeon out on the field. And we're re-rolling. So, Jolteon goes before Sneasel here. It is probably best that we get rid of it first. So, we might just Sunrod on the Colonel. But I also think that might be too much. Because its countdown is next turn and we can buff it. But I think getting damage right now should actually be pretty useful. Yeah, that's to be expected. Let's get Nutshell Cake on him here. Now this is insane here. I'm thinking we just Frostbloom. We can take the 3 damage more than we can take the 6. Okay. Naked Gnome can legit hold off Sneasel here. Okay, this bomb border shouldn't really matter all that much, especially since this. I'm gonna go ahead, risk that for this. Okay. And yeah, it doesn't matter that these free hits don't... It doesn't matter that these are free, because Colonel will kill them all. Colonel legit just murders everything here. Oh my god, the Sneasel actually helped us out quite a bit. Oh shoot. Okay. Free hits mattered. I did not take the squid into account. Should be fine though. Okay, Naked Gnome kills both of these. Definitely Stun Rod. Honestly, you take the hit. So that Frost Guardian hits here. We just hit the barrage. Okay. Not the worst thing in the world. I need to snow stick this. Shit, if I snow this, I think they just die. Like, this is it. Wow. What a run. Whew. And then now, this one. This might honestly not be too insane. Actually, never mind. This naked gnome is the scariest thing in existence. I'm never beating this game again. Hey, editing CrimsoniteSP here. I actually have just, like, casually beaten this gnome run. However, what the fuck is this? What is this bullshit? If I was saying that the naked gnome run was unwinnable and the Sneasel one was unwinnable, this one is unwinnable. Oh my dear Christ. I've tried like 3 runs, I've gotten to it, and it immediately demolishes my entire team. Oh my god.